On this month's Community Corner, sponsored by PeoplesBank, we are featuring Revitalize CDC, a local nonprofit that helps our community rebuild homes and provide much-needed repairs. So joining me today is Matt Bannister, PeoplesBank Senior Vice President of Marketing and Corporate Responsibility, and Colleen Loveless, President and CEO of Revitalize CDC. Good morning to you both.
Good morning. Thank you for having us today.
Yeah, thank you for coming on. What's Revitalize CDC?
So Revitalize CDC, or Revitalize Community Development Corporation, has been in the city of Springfield since 1992. Wow. We rehabilitate and repair and modify homes for low-income families with children, the elderly, people with special needs, and military veterans. Our work has expanded over the last several years, particularly because of COVID. We've addressed food insecurity. We are bringing and delivering healthy home supplies for people that were shut in or under quarantine during that period. And as a result of that, we've expanded into a nutrition RX program for people with diabetes so that they have healthy home supplies, and as well as counseling from registered dietitians. So we've grown quite a bit over the last few years. We have a staff of over 20 and still growing, and in large part that's all thanks to Matt Bannister and PeoplesBank here, so we're so appreciative.
Absolutely. And was this expansion a little bit, was it something that you had always wanted to do, or was it something that COVID really influenced? Well,
our goal and our vision was the health of homes, okay, and breaking down those silos with healthcare and affordable housing. And we've been really focusing on that for families and individuals that had asthma. So doing repairs in the homes that reduce or eliminate asthma triggers, providing them education and supplies. And then what happened during COVID, I received a call and they said, oh, you know, we have some people under quarantine at home and they really could use these healthy home supplies like cleaning supplies to help prevent the spread to other family members, air purifiers, all of those things. And oh, by the way, you know, they don't have food. So that's where we're going to local pantries and picking up the food. So one thing led to another and snowballed, and our work within the healthcare system has really greatly expanded. So you know, it's really been tremendous. And you know, we were originally founded on primarily volunteer work, and we're still doing that. But you know, our growth between the number of individuals and families that we're serving are in the thousands now. So and a lot of that PeoplesBank has supported our organization. We just closed on a new office building here in Springfield just last week, and they were the first organization to step up and support our capital campaign with $100,000. So thank you, Matt. And PeoplesBank. Matt serves on our board as vice chair. He was promoted from Green and Fit Committee volunteer day years back to board member and vice chair. So he went fast up the
Sure. Yeah. Makes sense.
Exactly. So so we're excited. There's a lot of positive things going on, and we're able to serve more people. So that's the best part.
Absolutely. So Matt, going off of that a little bit, why is this organization so important to you and to PeoplesBank?
So we got involved with Revitalize. They have an event called Green and Fit each April. That is, they renovate an entire city block at a time and turn out, you know, it used to be 1,000 volunteers. You know, with COVID, we'll see if those numbers come back or not. But we would work on 8, 10, 12 houses at a time. And when you left the neighborhood, there's such a tangible difference. You look up and down the street, and you know, the fresh coats of paint, the lawns are freshly mowed, there's shrubbery, there's real work happening with gutters and doors repaired and windows repaired. And you know, a lot of times in nonprofit work, you work hard, but you don't always see the results. And to see the results at an event like that, it gets everyone motivated and involved. And so we've been supporting Revitalize before I joined the bank, but certainly very active the last 7 or 8 years as well. Great organization, tremendous amount of volunteers who turn out to help as well, and a lot of people's lives are impacted for the positive.
Right. Yeah. It seems like very rewarding work. So if someone does want to volunteer, how can they go about doing that?
They would go to our website at revitalizecdc.com. They can register to volunteer there. Sponsors can also download our sponsorship form. Again, the bank is sponsoring and providing a great group of volunteers. And like Matt was saying, we're not sure this year with COVID. Well, we just announced last week that we were having our volunteer event. We work on a whole block of homes with 1,000 volunteers in one day. And we announced that we're coming back after 4 years.
Wow.
And I had an email and a call from the head football coach at Springfield College, and then also at Western New England University football, and they each have 100 team members.
Wow.
So there's 200 right off the bat, just like that. So we're well on our way, and I know the bank will really step up and bring a tremendous group of volunteers like they do every year.
So you're off to a great start.
Yes, yes.
Very
But
nice.
it's always looking for more volunteers, always looking for more sponsors and donors, whether, you know, it can be a financial donation, it could be an in-kind donation of building materials or food for the volunteers. There's always something to contribute in some way, and it's a great community event. It's always the last Saturday in April, except for the last 4 years.
Right.
April 29th this year, and it's about 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. We're going to be in the Memorial Square neighborhood of Springfield, in between Bay State and Mercy Medical Centers.
Okay.
So it's a great location right off of 91, and we'll have everything arranged from where to park and food and all the supplies anybody would need. They just need to show up and be willing to work, and maybe bring a pair of work gloves, and that's about it.
You don't need to be skilled labor.
Right.
You know, there are right, case in point. But yeah, there are jobs, everything from manning the coffee and donuts when people check in to hanging doors and fixing windows, and you know, so every range of skill set can apply.
Absolutely.
Yeah, everyone's needed.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And the minimum age is 14. With adult supervision, of course, if they're under the age of 18. But yeah, there's always a task for somebody to do to help, hand out T-shirts and help clean up at the end of the day, and as well as if they want to, if they have some handyman skills, install a storm door on a home, things like that. We generally have some of our contractors that work with us during the course of the year on other projects. They'll volunteer that day, so they might install a new roof, or replace a porch, or an accessible ramp.
Right, so much to do and great work. So I thank you both for joining me today to talk about this. It was great to see you too.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for having us.
For more information on how PeoplesBank supports the community, visit bank@peoples.com. This segment was sponsored by PeoplesBank.